We are live in Sheboygan at Wildwood Baseball Park as the A's are taking on the Everest Merchants in Game 1 of this Wisconsin Amateur Baseball Classic for the A's. The beginning of pool play. Game 1 of pool play today. A's have 2 more games tomorrow. And the championship round will be on Sunday in West Bend. It'll be Eric Schmitz on the mound for the A's. And for the Merchants, it'll be Eckert to lead it off, then Walder, and then Casares. Nielsen, Legman, and Schilling, 4, 5, and 6. Then Repking, Fish, and Williamson, 7, 8, 9 in the order. And it'll be Watson pitching for the Merchants. A's are set up defensively in the outfield with Walker out in right, Cole McClavick in center, and Bryce Brogdon in left. Harry Stelt's going to be playing at first tonight. Mark Warner at second, Kasenki at short, and Ryan Fields at third. And Gordon is doing the catching tonight for Eric Schmitz.
Leading off for Everest, center fielder number 7, Brody Eckert.
And steps Brody Eckert, and a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. 0-1 missed. Evened up at a ball and a strike. One from Schmitz. Swung on and missed. Moved the fastball by him. And now a strikeout, and it's 1 up, 1 down as Schmitz strikes out the Merchant center fielder for the first out.
99, Heinrich Walder.
So now it's Heinrich Walder, the right fielder, bats from the right side. First pitch is fouled into the screen, 0-1. Schmitz comes into tonight's game, making his 6th start on this year, his 7th appearance overall. As the 0-1 is swung on and grounded to the right side, Warner will pick it up at second and fire to first in time. And it's 2 quick outs on the 4-3 ground out. Schmitz a 3.09 ERA coming into tonight's game in 32 innings pitched. He's given up 13 runs in those 32 innings, 11 earned. He struck out 36 and walked just 5. 3-1 on the year. Now it's Jesus Casares, and he takes the first pitch outside. It's 1-0. Miss low, 2 balls, no strikes. Casares playing third base for the Merchants, as he's now ahead 3-0 as that 2-0 just missed the outside corner. And the 3-0 missed, and it'll be a 2-out walk.
First baseman number 18, Josh Nielsen.
Casares takes first, and now it's Josh Nielsen, the first baseman. First pitch is a called strike. No balls and 2 strikes. And it's a pitch outside. One, two, swung on and fouled away. Still 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to the left side, picked up by Kasenki at short. He'll flip to Warner, covering second to get the force. And that's the final out of the inning. Schmitz works around a 2-out walk, and we are through 1/2 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Merchants held off the scoreboard, and the A's are coming up.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
Bottom of the first inning about to get underway, and it'll be Lucas Watson pitching for the Merchants. And the A's lineup tonight, it'll be Cole McClavick to lead it off, then Bryce Brogny and Chris Saltzman, who's DHing for Schmitz. Harry Stout cleaning up tonight, then T.D. Walker and Ryan Fields, 4, 5, and 6. Bottom of the order for the A's tonight, it'll be Grant Kasenki, Warner, and then Ben Gordon. In the outfield for the Merchants defensively, it'll be Walder in right, Eckert in center, and Schilling in left. Nielsen at first, Repking at short or second. Tom Fish, the manager for the Merchants, at short. Jesus Casares at third, and Langben doing the catching for Watson. Reminder, all these games are 7 innings. And there is also a time limit on these games. No new inning can start after an hour and 55 minutes. First pitch from Watson to McClavick is up in the zone, gets away from the catcher. A ball and no strikes. 1-0. Outside corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. One to McClavick outside. 2 balls and a strike. McClavick first on the team in batting average, .375, a .436 on base coming into tonight's game. As he'll swing and foul that one. 2 balls and 2 strikes. McClavick has 18 total hits on the year. 5 of them are extra bases, 4 doubles and a home run. As he'll swing and pop that one up to the right side, foul territory, and Nielsen, the first baseman, is going to run out of room. It's out of play, still 2-2. McClavick has 8 RBIs coming into tonight. He's walked 5 times. He's got 4 stolen bases. He's been caught stealing once. 2-2, swung on and fouled back. Into the screen, it's still 2-2. McClavick in center tonight. Two is taken for a call, third strike, as McClavick is called out. And he's the first out of the inning, 1 up, 1 down, and it's going to be Bryce Brogny, the left fielder.
Number 11, Bryce Brogny.
Brogny leads the team in home runs with 4. He's got a .235 average and a 366 on base. And he takes a high pitch fastball. Ball and no strikes. All of Bryce Brogdon's extra base hits this season are home runs of his 16 total hits. And now he swings and pops that one up in the medium left and near the foul line. And making the catch is Schilling for the second out of the inning.
Designated hitter number 26, Chris Saltzman.
So now 2 outs, and it'll be the DH, Chris Saltzman, who is second on the team for home runs with 3. He's also got 4 doubles on the season, 19 RBIs, and he's walked 15 times. Those 15 walks lead the team, as he's down in the count 0-1. 0-1 taken at the bottom of the zone, and it's 0-2 on the A's DH. Oh, 2 taken down and away, blocked by the catcher. Ball and 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the first. No score. It's a ball and 2 strikes on Saltzman. Bats from the left side. And he'll take one outside. It's evened up at 2-2. Now Saltzman, 2-2 grounded foul up the first base line, past the first base coach. And the count stays at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on the 2-2, and Saltzman strikes out. And that's the final out of the inning. So the A's go down 1-2-3, and we're through 1. We'll go to the top of the second, and we are in a scoreless ball game. Logan Langben, the catcher, leads it off. Here in the top of the second, no score. As Schmitz on the first pitch misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Schmitz worked around a 2-out walk in the last inning. to keep the Merchants off the scoreboard. Swing and a miss, and it's a 1-1 count. Due up, it's Langbin, Schilling, and Repking. 5, 6, and 7 in the order. Now the 1-1 hit into right. Racing back is T.D. Walker, and he'll make the catch on the run for the first out of the inning. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Coleman Schilling.
Number 12, Coleman Schilling.
First pitch to Schilling, swung on and missed. Schmidt's got that fastball right by him. Swinging a ground ball to the left side, and it'll be picked up by the shortstop Grant Kasanke in the hole, and he'll fire a strike to first, and it's 2 quick outs.
Second baseman, number 21, Brooks Repking.
Now it's Brooks Repking, the second baseman, with 2 outs in the inning and a scoreless game. And he takes a first pitch strike, and it's 0-1. One is taken for another strike, and now Repking down in the count, 0-2. And he takes 3 straight fastballs, and he's called out on strikes, and it's the final out of the inning. So Schmitz works a 1-2-3, and we're going to go to the bottom half of the second, and the Merchants and the A's are still in a scoreless game.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Bottom half of the second, and it will be Harry Stelt to lead it off. First pitch to Stelt, missed up in the zone. Ball no strike. Stelt played in the last game for West Bend, hit a home run in the game. Now plays for the A's here in this game, and he gets a swing and a foul tip, and it's a 1-1 count. One miss low, gets away from the catcher Langman. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-1, swung on and fouled. It's now a 2-2 count. Two missed up in the zone. It's a full count now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch missed down low, and Stout works a leadoff walk.
Right fielder number 22, T.D. Walker.
So now T.D. Walker. First pitch to the A's right fielder is popped up out of play, and it's 0-1. Oh, 1 is taken on the outside corner. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 2 pitch, high and away, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. We're in a scoreless game here in the bottom of the second. T.D. Walker swings and fouls that one up the right field foul line, out of play. Still 1-2. Swinging a foul again. It's still 1-2. Another pitch and another foul. As T.D. Walker has worked himself into a battle here. A swing and another foul. One, two again, swung on and hit in the air, left field, playable, and caught by Coleman Schilling in left for the first out of the inning. As Watson finally wins that long battle with Walker, and it's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 9, Ryan Fields.
First pitch, missed, and Ryan Fields ahead in 1-0. Two balls and 2 strikes now on Ryan Fields, playing third base tonight for the A's. Actually, it's a 1-1 count. Pitch from Watson, swung on and missed. Foul, actually a foul tip in and out of the mitt, and it's a 1-2 count. One, two, and I throw over to first, stealth back in easily. Now a swing and a foul tip and held on by the catcher Langbin, and that's a strikeout for the second out of the inning. And now it's Grant Kosenki.
Shortstop, number 14, Grant Kosenki.
First pitch from Watson, taken low. Another one missed, and Kosenki is ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Kosenki's now worked it into a 3-0 count, with Mark Warner due up next. And now that one will miss. That'll be ball 4. As Kosenki sprints down to first. Got to first before Stell even took 2 steps off the bag.
Second baseman, number 16, Mark Warner.
So now runners at first and second. 2 outs, and it's Mark Warner to try and cash in for the A's here. And he takes a first pitch inside, and it's 1-0. Swinging a foul up the right field line. That's going to be out of play. And it's a 1-1 count. One to Warner, taken outside. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a foul right side and out of play. So 2-1 moves to 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Here in the bottom of the second. And timeout called and granted. After that long looking from Watson. And now Langbin out to trot to the mound to talk with his pitcher. Warner comes into tonight with a .266 average and a .405 on base. He's got 17 hits. He's got 1 double and 3 triples, which leads the team. 9 RBIs. He's walked 7 times. He's been hit by a pitch 8 times. Also leads the team. And he's got 6 stolen bases. He's only been caught once so far. As he'll take a called strike on the outside corner. And that's the final out of the inning. And the A's are turned away. They get a couple of base runners on a couple of walks, but they leave them both stranded. And we are through 2. We'll go to the top of the 3rd. And A's and Merchants still no score. Tom Fish is going to lead it off. The shortstop, also manager for the Merchants, and the first pitch is bunted, and it's right to Schmitz on a hop. He'll pick it up and throw to first. And it's 1 pitch, 1 out to begin this top of the 3rd inning.
Designated hitter number 1, Landon Williamson.
Now it's Landon Williamson, the 9-hole hitter, DHing for the pitcher. It'll be the top of the order after this, with Eckert due up next. It's an 0-1 count now on Williamson. Now quickly 0-2. 0-2, swung on and missed. A strikeout.
Center fielder number 7, Brody
Strikeout number 3 for Schmitz. And it's now Brody Eckert, the center fielder. He struck out swinging. And now he'll swing and miss. A mighty hack at it did the left-handed batting center fielder. There's a called strike, and now he's down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 2 missed. It's 1-2. 1-2 missed again, low. As Eckert has now worked it even. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Bases empty in a scoreless game at the top of the 3rd. And now he'll swing and miss. There's a strikeout, the 2nd in the inning, and 4 for Schmitz so far. As we're going to head to the bottom half of the 3rd. And a game that's still scoreless between the Everest Merchants and the Sheboygan A's. Bottom of the third inning. And it's Ben Gordon to lead it off, and the first pitch is fouled. 0-1 count to Gordon. 9-1-2 in the order. It'll be McClovic and Brogny after Gordon in this inning. As Gordon takes one that was inside, and it's a 1-1 count. Now he takes strike two, and it's 1-2. Similar location. This time, Watson able to catch the inner part of the plate. Now the 1-2 lined up the middle, ground ball, picked up by the shortstop, Tom Fish. And his throw to first is not going to be in time, as it actually gets away from the first baseman, Nielsen. It's going to be an infield single. It was a tough play for Fish, who had to hurry his throw, who picked up that ball just behind the second base bag on the run and had to throw off balance. It was his only shot at getting Gordon, and it was a little bit offline, and it's an infield single. First pitch is low to McClovic. McClovic is 0 for 1. In his first at bat, he struck out looking. (1-0). McClovic squares to bunt, and he bunts through it, and Gordon is going to end up at second base on a stolen base. Gordon took off a little bit too early, and McClovic missed the bunt, and the catcher Langvin threw down to first, and Gordon immediately took off. Nielsen then tried to fire to second, but it was not in time. So Gordon fortunate. So the A's are fortunate. Gordon now at second without the benefit of that bunt. So the A's have a runner scoring position with nobody out. Now McClovic squares to bunt again and takes it high, and it's 2-1. Corner infielders playing in to play for a bunt. And now Watson will step off and look Gordon back to second base. Now the 2-1. McClovic squares to bunt, gets it down, hits it right to the third baseman. He'll pick it up and throw to first. And just in time to get an out. So now that puts a runner at third base with just one out for Bryce Brogny. McClovic will not be charged with an at-bat as he gets the sacrifice down. Brogny takes a first pitch outside. (1-0), swung on and fouled back as the Merchants are playing with the infield in to try and cut down that run from scoring. There is some rain in the area, and there has already been some lightning off in the distance. So if the A's score here, it's significant because an official game is after just 3.5 innings if the home team is up. Otherwise, it's a 4-inning or otherwise 4 innings are required for an official game in this tournament. The 1-1 swung on and popped up right side out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and another foul. And it's still 1-2. Swinging a ground ball left side, picked up by the third baseman Casares, and he'll throw to first. And the infield in prevents a run from scoring. It's a 5-3 putout, now 2 outs as the infield will go back to their normal positions. So now the A's need a base hit to score a run. And it's up to Chris Saltzman, and he takes the first pitch up in the zone. Ball and no strikes, and he pitches down and in, gets away a bit, but not far enough for a run to score. 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs, and the pitch is up in the zone. That gets away all the way to the backstop. Gordon racing home. The throw to home is not in time. And the A's score 1 on the wild pitch, and they take a 1-0 lead. That pitch was high and right over the mid of the catcher Langbin, went straight to the backstop. He got to it quickly and made a good throw to the pitcher Watson covering home. But Gordon, even for a catcher, has pretty good speed, able to just sneak his hand in as he slid in. So the A's take a 1-0 lead. And now that 3-0 will miss high, and that's ball 4. So Saltzman will take first on a 2-out walk, and it's going to bring up Harry Stout.
The Northwoods Chemical cleanup batter, the first baseman, number 19, Harry Stout.
Stout takes the first pitch that missed up in the zone with the fastball. Stout, in his first plate appearance, walked. The 1-0 taken on the outside corner. Ball and a strike on Harry, who's playing first base tonight. So that 1-1 will miss low. 2-1. Two-one is a strike. It's now 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch, breaking pitch up in the zone. And it's gone full. The payoff pitch, runner goes, and it's ball 4, and it's going to put runners at first and second as Stelt works his second walk of this game.
Right fielder, number 22, T.D. Walker.
So now it's T.D. Walker. He's 0 for 1. Flew out to left. And now he hits one up the middle. That will sneak into center. That's a base hit. Around third is Chris Saltzman. The throw is going to be cut off near the mound, and it's another run, and it's 2-0 A's. A ground ball up the middle that just snuck its way into center. As the A's grab another run.
Third baseman, number 9, Ryan Field.
So an RBI for Walker. First pitch taken for a strike by Ryan Fields. Fields 0 for 1, playing third base tonight. He struck out on a foul tip. Now Fields down in the count 0-2. Oh, 2 missed low. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Stelt is at second. Walker at first. And Fields pops that one up behind home plate. And Langben's going to look at that one go out of play. One-two pitch taken just outside. The count has now gone even at 2-2. Two fouled back. Two pitch taken on the inside corner as Fields strikes out looking. And that is the final out of the inning. But the A's get 2 runs with 2 outs, and we're going to go to the top of the 4th as they now lead the Merchants 2-0.
Usually, I've never really been into this sappy, corny, mushy garbage.
You know what? I'm going for it. You are completely and utterly
Awesome. Great. I'm glad you showed up.
in my life.
I could never get through this world without you. You are really close to my...
Heart!
I think I'm about to cry. You better not.
Every single time
Get down, get down! There you are.
You always have...
My back. I'm so glad you're alive.
It's like all these tiny little things...
Yes, things.
...are serious. And kind of important.
You gotta hold it like a baby bird.
And
please be quiet.
listen. You hear that?
That's a little something I like to call
friendship.
Top of the fourth, and Heinrich Walder leads it off, and the first pitch lofted in the right. Walker ranges in, makes the catch. One pitch, one out for Eric Schmitz, who now has a 2-0 lead.
Third baseman, number 23, Jesus Caceres.
Jesus Caceres, the third baseman, takes a first pitch strike, and it's 0-1. Now a swing and another fly ball into right. Walker ranging in will make the catch, and it's 2 outs on 2 fly outs in the right.
First baseman, number 18, Josh Nielsen.
Now it's Josh Nielsen. First pitch is a strike on a half swing, but it was a called strike, and it's 0-1. Now quickly 0-2. 2 outs in the inning. And a swing and a fly ball into right field. And foul, just foul. Still an 0-2 count. Schmitz in the windup, and a swing and a miss. Foul tip into the glove, held on by Gordon. And that is the final out of the inning. So Schmitz works a 1-2-3 inning, and we are through 3.5 to go to the bottom of the fourth. A's still holding on to that 2-0 lead.
What does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
Kasenki will lead it off here at the bottom of the fourth. Kasenki worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The A's are in the bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9. Kasenki, Warner, and then Ben Gordon. So they have a 2-0 lead. And it's a swing and a miss, and Kasinski down in the count, 0-1. Oh, 1 missed, and it's a ball and a strike. One taken for a strike. Ball and 2 strikes on the A's shortstop, and now he'll swing and miss, and that's a strikeout.
Second baseman, number 16.
1 up, 1 down.
Warner.
And now it's Mark Warner. Warner is 0 for 1, playing second base. He struck out looking. Now he'll swing in, hit that one down the right field line. If it's fair, it's trouble. Instead, it's a foul ball, as Warner was going to easily be at second base on that fly ball. Couldn't quite tuck it inside the right field line. Oh, 0-1 the count, and the pitch is down low. So 1-1 count. Now the 1-1 comes inside, almost hits Warner. So the count goes to 2-1. As Watson already nearing 80 pitches here in the bottom of the fourth. He's at 79. This will be pitch number 80. And the 2-1 is taken for a strike on a curve, and it's 2-2. As a light rainfall has begun. There's a swing and a foul back. Still 2-2. Two offering. Swung on and grounded to the third baseman, Casares, and he'll pick it up and throw to first in time. 5-3 put out, second out of the inning.
Pitcher number 23, Ben Gordon.
Now it's Ben Gordon, who's 1 for 1. He singled on a ground ball up the middle. It was an infield single that Tom Fish, the shortstop, was able to get to, but could not make a good throw off balance. And now Gordon smacks one to right to Repking, who initially bobbles it. And then he'll recover and throw to first in time to get the out. So the A's go down 1-2-3. We are through 4. We're going to go to the top of the 5th. A's still lead, however, 2-0. Top of the 5th inning, and it's Logan Langbin, the catcher, and he swings and misses.
Congratulations to our chicken dance winner.
He's down 0-1. Now a swing and a miss again. Schmitz ahead 0-2. Through the first 4 innings, Schmitz has 4 strikeouts. Excuse me, 5 strikeouts here at the top as we enter the top of the 5th. So now the 0-2 missed. It's a 1-2 count. 1-2. Lined into right. But Walker's going to range over and make the catch. Just a few steps to his right. And it's the first out.
Left fielder, number 12, Coleman Schilling.
Now it's Coleman Schilling, the left fielder. And he takes the first pitch strike. 0-1 from Schmitz, fouled into the screen on the right side, and it's 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball up the middle. Kusenke tries a sliding attempt to get to that ball, but it's going to sneak in the center, and that's going to be a one-out base hit.
Second baseman, number 21, Brooks Repking.
Now in steps the second baseman. That's Brooks Repking. He's struck out looking. He's 0-1. Now he'll swing and miss at a fastball up in the zone that he couldn't catch up to. Oh, 1 swung on and fouled. Just got a piece of it. And it moves the count to 0-2. Oh, 2 swung on and fouled back. The count stays at no balls and 2 strikes. Now the 0-2. And that one missed. Off the outside. Schmitz set at the chest, and now the 1-2 is lined or hit deep down the left field line. And that's going to be off the fence. Played by Brogdy. And a close play at the plate, and it's going to get away from Gordon, so a run scores. So it's now 2-1, although Brooks Repking looks like he just missed a home run. So the A's fortunate there, very close to a tying 2-run home run. But it does score 1. It cuts into the lead. It's now 2-1. And it puts the tying run at second base with just 1 out. Now a swing and a foul tip in and out of the mitt, and it's 0-1. Another swing and a miss. Fish now down at the count, 0-2. Shortstop for the Merchants. Grounded out on a bunt right back to Schmitz. In his only at-bat so far is now he'll poke that one foul. Now a ground ball up the middle, and a dive by Warner, and that's going to sneak into center, and it's going to be a base hit, a run scores, and now we're tied at 2.
Designated hitter, number 1, Landon Williams.
Certainly looked like Warner was able to knock it down, but it still snuck its way into center. That may have actually ended up hurting the A's if that one goes cleanly into center. McClavic probably has a shot at a play at the plate. But instead, it's a run-scoring single. We're tied at 2, and now Lumen's chatting with his pitcher and his catcher. And the Merchants now have the go-ahead run at first. First pitch to the DH, Williamson, swung on and missed on a pitch up and in. And it's 0-1. Now another swing and a miss. Similar location. Williamson still can't catch up to it, and he's down in the count 0-2. After Williamson is back to the top of the order. And now a lightning strike, or lightning in the sky, and the umpires immediately order everyone off the field.
This game is now in a delay
So we're in a delay due to lightning in the area. Also a light rain falling. So the Tarpons going to go onto the field. Unaware how long this delay will last, but we'll take a short break. We're in the top of the 5th, and we're in a game tied at 2 between the A's and the Everest Merchants.